Okay, so this will be number 197.
The How Not to Sail Minute.
Well, if Friday's How Not to Sail Minute was called Smells Like Victory, today's minute might be entitled Smells Like Shit, although I might have to come up with something a little less scatological. The Admiral and I were planning to spend the 4th of July at Longboat Key Club Marina. A little spendy, but presumably the fireworks do not carry on until 1 a.m. or whenever a thunderstorm finally rolls in. However, as we were leaving the marina, I noticed that we were only making about 4.8 knots and less than 1,500 RPM, with the throttle up far enough that normally those numbers would be much higher. I hoped it was because the bottom didn't get cleaned yet this month, although it seemed a little more egregious than that. Then, as we were passing Tierra del Sol, the engine water temperature light came on, prompting much cursing as I tried to get out of the channel and into the shallows far enough to be out of the way of all the partiers coming out of the marina. I put us in neutral just long enough to hope the idiot light would go off and to have a look at the engine, which was dripping diesel near where a mechanic recently installed a new fuel pump. It wasn't a ton, so for the moment I put a piece of absorbent, whatever you call it, under the engine and went topsides, because the Admiral had announced that the water temperature light had gone out. Okay, pressing on, I figured, and aimed the boat back toward the channel, almost grounding, and once again toward the Gulf, when the water temperature light came on again. This was obviously a bridge too far, and so, putting the engine back down to idle, which did cause the idiot light to go out again, we aimed back toward the marina, which at this point appeared to be topped by a very robust thunderstorm. Yeah. Anyway, thanks to our rather slow speed, we did make it back to the marina without being electrocuted, and did not make it to Longboat. And at least we're still enjoying a nice time on the water.
Don't forget, for everything How Not to Sail, just go to hownottosail.com.